Well, good morning.
Morning.
Here we are in Homestead, Pennsylvania. We're on the banks of the Monongahela River right here. Hope I pronounced that correctly. At the Courtyard Marriott. And we're just ready to shove off on our day 0.5 of our trip, or out and back on the Gap. Our plan today is we're just going to kind of get into it, have an easy day. We're going to ride from here to the point, about 9 miles, and then come back. And then tomorrow we'll take on the rest of the trail and head back over 6 days. So looking for a good trip today, beautiful weather, and we'll see you on the trail. All right, we're good. All right, we're starting off our 0.5 day, we're going to call it, on the Gap. I said before, we're staying at Homestead, actually in the waterfront area, and we're just going to take, we're at about mile 141, so we're going to take it in 9 miles or so into Pittsburgh today, and then head on back, and then tomorrow we'll take off on our 6-day trip to Cumberland and back. Hot Metal Bridge. Caps on the river today. Oh man. Yeah, right now we're going out here, we're fighting about a 20-mile-an-hour wind, like right in our face. Probably hear it on the camera. Yeah, one of the best views of Pittsburgh right here, baby. Right here. Oh, we're going to get wet today with that wind. Look at that.
All over. Arizona, Illinois, Minnesota, Ohio, Florida. I got my GoPro too.
All right, the beginning of the Gap Trail. We're at Point Park here. Oh, we just saw a group of bikers, about 15, I think, and they're heading, we're taking her all the way. We're taking her Gap all the way to DC. And that sounds like a fun trip. They're a good group. And this little ramp here is brand new within the last year. Yeah, tight turns on that bridge, especially if you're fully loaded, so be careful. Well, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers training facility right here. Yeah, they're a good team, they're a good organization. And I only have one response. One response to this training center. Go, Pack, go! It's not Lambeau Field. It's not Ray Nitschke Field. But I'm sure it's a nice training facility. You got people going straight, turning. Like right here on your left, you can see that. And they don't care, so. Homestead, 1 mile. All right, we're almost back to our campsite for the night. It's going to be the Courtyard Marriott here now, the Marriott Courtyard Inn, right on mile 141. Yeah, a lot of little cross traffic in this section, so be careful. In this section especially. A lot of urban riding here. And it'll be that way probably for the next couple miles. So here we go. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, good morning. Welcome to our bike adventure. We're currently in Homestead, Pennsylvania. We're going to be heading out in the Gap Trail today. The goal is Cumberland eventually, but today the goal is to get to Connellsville. Should be some traffic on the trail today. It's the Ride the Gap
party.
Ride the Gap party today on the trail. So we could be out there with hundreds of others, which is a good thing.
Energizer.
So Michelle, any comments?
Day 1. Ready to go, ready to roll.
All right, so we'll see you down the trail. All right, here we are. Starting our trip this morning at 8 o'clock. Beautiful, just a beautiful day. Just a beautiful day. Morning. And our goal today, like the first 10 miles, we just got to tell ourselves to just relax, enjoy the day. No big hurry. We're going to get where we need to go today. So our first day. We haven't ridden with packs in a while. I haven't ridden since July of last year. So our first day loaded down is just kind of we practiced a little bit loaded down this year, but not like we normally do. So it's got to get used to driving a minivan here, which I do anyway. Maybe more of a small semi. What a beautiful ride right here. We're at about mile 140 right now, so. Just beautiful. The good news about being packed down is once you get rolling, kind of like an 18-wheeler, once you get rolling, you can keep going pretty good. Here is one of the few sections of the Gap that's actually on a road, but as you can see, this is quite a bike lane here. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice bike lane, I'll tell you that. riding right through the railroad yard here. First railroad flyover today, and I guess our first hill. Yeah, gets us warmed up this morning. Woo! That flyover was built in 2010. So again, the Gap Trail is not a super old trail at all. The sign said we were in an active rock slide area. No earbuds. Which we don't wear earbuds anyway. But. Forgot how pretty this first part of the trail was. A few years ago, I was probably just so nervous. You didn't pay attention to it. Oh man. Yeah, this first part of the trail, you know, first 5-6 miles here are kind of go up the bluff, along the bluff, down the bluff. Now we're kind of on the flats again, right along railroad tracks. And I know we got another flyover coming up next to this big tube company, I think. All right, here we go. We're cruising through Duquesne. So Duquesne, Pennsylvania. This also just right down in the industrial area. I think this fence on the right was part of the factory complex. As you already know, if you're watching this video, bikers are some really, a lot of the bikers you meet are really, really nice people. The guy passed us a while ago. It's pretty obvious we're going somewhere. And he asked where we're going. And he asked if we knew how we were getting there, where we were going, how we were going to take the trail. And I said, yeah, we knew. We confirmed a few things, and he was just trying to help us. Probably a local, and he loves seeing bikers around, so that was nice. Here we are, crossing the Mont. McKeesport in the distance. Oh, this is awesome. River is just calm. It's our first landmark today. McKeesport. Oh, that's nice. They gave us a little angle on that fence there. That's good. All right, here's where I realized that we're doing the Gap Trail. See this big roundabout up here, a railroad roundabout. A roundhouse? we call it, roundhouse. Trains can come in and they can twist around, go on a different track. No longer in use, but it's pretty cool. History. Okay, tough turn there, but I mean, the piece, again, I've seen this before in other videos. That means it's 8:45. Well, I was saying on some of my other videos, piecing together these bike trails is really an art form. I can't explain it. It's just very difficult. Our last video, you've heard me complaining about some stuff in Wisconsin. Like, we got a beautiful trail. It ends like 4 miles from Madison. And do you think we can get a trail 4 more miles to hook onto the Capitol Trail, which will get you all around, really, Wisconsin and everything else? No, can't do it. So piecing together, putting these little pieces together, cooperation of business, private, park services, villages, towns, cities, I mean, hats off. This gap is, I mean, paid for itself with all the business that's brought in. Yeah, so a little tricky in McKeesport, but really not that hard. We're going to stop up here for our first water break and Gatorade break. We go left here. Yeah, we're on the gap again. Hey. Clear. My favorite little bike trail. We're leaving the Mon right here. And we're going on the Yucca-Gainey. I'm going over it right now. Good. Yeah, a couple of tricky spots here in McKeesport, especially this little sharp downhill, sharp right here. Just got to be careful. I loaded down, the bike just scoots on you. All right, here we go. We're good. I think we have a little road, yeah, little road section up here for about half a mile, and then we're good. So again, we're on McKeesport. A little tricky to get through. We got our way through this little half mile on the road here. Then we got to get on top of the bluff again. We got a couple little hills coming, I think, and then once we get to the top of the bluff, we're good. We're following the Yucca-Gainey River, and the hard pack begins. So still going straight here, okay. Yeah, that
was painted on the bridge.
That wasn't right. All right. For those that say there are no hills in the gap, we're just finishing up. Well, I think this is where I complained on my last video. There was false advertising on the gap. This is it though. This will be our last big hill, I think, I hope. Pedal on downhills? I don't know, not too much. We can get 15 miles an hour for free. We kind of enjoy it. Oh yeah. Like Ryan says on Ride Along Adventures, it's a special sound. The hard pack. He said it could be bacon in the pan. I don't know. But this is nice. Really nice. You can see our old railroad tracks in too. So. Got the yuck on our left, and we're going to be on the yuck for most of the day today. I think all the rest of the day. Got mile 129, doing good. Morning. So we're on the trail, skirting around the outside of Boston. And we're on the East Coast already. No, Boston, Pennsylvania. Little careful here. Loose here. You heard me hacking. Part of the last video. I sucked a bug down the wrong pipe. Little ones are out today. Nothing big. I got bit by one yesterday, but just a beautiful, gorgeous day to ride today. I mean, there's a wind. I have no clue what direction the wind is from because this trail winds around so much. But we'll see. It's all sheltered pretty well. We're clear. Yeah, and this little loop around Boston is a lot of roads you have to cross. Transitions are pretty good. Just gotta look out for these posts. Especially if you're got hauling your panniers on the back. You're a little bit wider, so you got to be careful with that. Hope you see the deer on camera. Trying to went across the trail. Now we're waiting for the little one to come across. It did not happen. So the major reason, besides that it's fun and it's a record of our trip for us, I want to show people watching this what the trail's like. So here is this. We're just south of Boston, by about mile mark 27, somewhere like that. And this is the trail. We got a big right away on the right side. River is literally right to your left. It's a beautiful wide trail, and it's smooth. Hey. It's smooth. I mean, you gotta be careful. I mean, it's a trail. You gotta be careful anywhere. But it's smooth. Oh, here we go. You guys are finishing up. Hey guys. Well, I guess what I like really most about the Gap, I mean, it's a great trail, but the vision, they have a through trail from Pittsburgh to Cumberland, and you can hop on the C&O and get to DC. I mean, that's 385 miles or whatever, 330 miles of uninterrupted trail. I mean, that's amazing. People are going to do it. I mean, I don't know how many through riders they have every year. We tried to count it. It's way over 100,000. Thanks a lot. Hey, morning. I think they had a trail wash out there. Plus you got these volunteers out here. that cut the grass on the side of the roads in their little communities, and those are all volunteers right there. There's another one coming up. Yeah, we just saw our third or fourth work crew out here today. They were doing some big stuff. There must have been some slides or some washouts, trees down. But the vision of this trail is amazing. It's not that old, you know, maybe 15 years old. But, yeah, that's one of them. The red one's coming up next. And this part of the trail is nice and wide open. We can we get in our bike trail rhythm, you know. We just get that nice little cadence going, pushing an easy gear. No roads. Not too much traffic. There's quite a bit of maintenance going on today though. We just met a guy in an ATV pulling a little drag, like you would drag a baseball field. He's dragging the trail. It's just leveling things out a little bit. Nice thing about this part of the trail, there's little communities every 5, 6 miles or so. You got bathrooms, water, some businesses. Kids playing in the middle of the trail.
Got some kids fooling around too.
We're clear. Shell just commented that when you're crossing over these roads, the left is the river, but if you look to the right, you're looking right up hills, and so you realize how hilly this area that we're riding through really is. I mean, there is no way physically we could ride through the mountains. I mean, it's just not going to happen. But
What's the other e-bike?
well, I need a Harley Davidson e-bike to do that. See, I always get my Milwaukee plugs in there, you know, Harley Davidson. By the way, if you're ever in Milwaukee, stop and see the Harley Davidson Museum. Pretty cool. It's really cool. You know, and then bring your bike with you, your bicycle. And you can ride the lakefront, ride the Oak Leaf Trail all around Milwaukee County. And you're connected to, you can go about 60 miles north and you can go about 70 miles west easy from Milwaukee. There's Red Waterfall. Thought we missed it. Hey. Everyone's heading to the party today. You know, it's Ride the Gap Day today, and they're going to end up, I think, at... Oh, you know what? Maybe. So right here, we're totally along the river. It's just pretty much us and the bank, steep bank. Probably up 100 feet maybe off the river. So it's kind of a really cool spot here. Okay, we're entering West Newton. Definitely worth a stop. So it's just past our halfway point for today. So hey, morning.
Yeah, well, we'll get out. We'll go there.
Hey. Mile 113. I think we're at this big party right now. It's supposed to be here somewhere, I think. Oh, there's my bike right there. I want to ride one of those. Big 1890s bike.
You see one of those old-time bikes.
Yeah, I want to ride one of those in a parade sometime. Oh, we got some through riders here. Howdy. Hey. Yeah, this Cedar Creek Park is really nice. Camping over here. Got some biking, obviously. Saw a bunch of trucks full of kayaks, inner tubes. Hi. A lot of places for families to play and stuff. So, okay, we got our gap construction. They're doing some resurfacing, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, in this last couple miles, this trail kind of opens up a little bit more. Some long stretches. We definitely can tell we're, you know, we're going uphill a little bit, but, you know, it's a rail trail. Hey, howdy. Hey, hey. Hey, how's it going? Thank you. All right, hey. If you notice a lack of sound all of a sudden, this is where they redid the trail, and it's quiet. So what this top stuff is, I have no idea. I'm making less sound on this than I do on pavement with my tires. It's got a little bounce here and there, but wow. Yeah, there's no doubt that the last 15 miles, maybe 10 miles plus the next 10 we have to go yet, measurably more. You can notice it's just going uphill a little bit. So I guess we're starting to climb over the Eastern Continental Divide. We're starting that climb now, I guess. But it's gradual. We're doing fine. I'm up 98th. And again, the yuck is right alongside of us here. We're literally 15-foot berm and then boom, down. Connellsville, here we are. There's a hiker-biker campsite on the right. We are going down in the valley. We'll be taking this on our way back, but right now, we're happy. That ain't bad. little park here in Connellsville. Nice little park. Lots of stuff going on today. What's going on? Here's our campsite for tonight. We had to walk our bikes through that little festival, so we just decided to walk another half a block, and here we are, mile mark 89. This hotel is right on the trail, so why would we not stay here? Not a bad view from the back of our hotel tonight, right on the Yuck.
Morning, everybody. Day 2.
All right, we're going to start out the morning here in Connellsville. You can see our campsite last night. It was a nice place to stay. There was fireworks at about 10:30 last night. They had a little party down here, and trains buzzing around, but that was a great night. Today we're heading a little longer than our last trip that we were out here. We're going to be heading to Meyersdale today. So we're at mile mark 89 right here, and we'll be heading to mile mark 32. So it'll be a pretty challenging day, going uphill most of the way. So we'll shoot some film and see how the day goes. Thanks for riding along with us. Downtown Connellsville.
We ate at the Kickstand Kitchen. It was wonderful.
Just to the right side there. There's some road construction here, so there's no traffic this morning. Clear. We're going to be going over quite a few bridges like this today. My memory serves me right. It's got a little drizzle, but it's going to be a day, high temp maybe in the mid 70s, low 70s today, so it's going to be a good day. All right, here's our sign. Here we go. We got 15 miles to Ohio Pile. Mile 87. This is our view, and these are our sounds this morning so far. We're cruising right along the Yuck, and got a lot of those straightaways. We're going right along the river. We're probably about 50 feet, maybe above the river. And I know this part is a little more remote because we're approaching the Ohio Pile State Park. And I believe, if I remember correctly, the original part of the Gap Trail was through Ohio Pile Park. So that kind of started everything off. Kind of a dreary morning, but nice and cool. Great day to ride. It's always a great day to ride. We're just past mile mark 78.
We just walk bicycles.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, slow down. It's bumpy really bad. All right. So there you go, firsthand. Little road past mile mark 78. You need to, I would not ride through there. You might go head over keister on that road crossing, on that road crossing there, so just be careful with that. This is really a beautiful remote stretch of the trail. And the cliffs, we got cliffs on each side of us, rock cuts. So I don't know, they cut they found gaps in the rock, or if they had to cut through the rock and build this little berm for the railroad. I don't know. Fascinating though. Morning, how's it going?
Good. Wow.
All right, good. We're doing great. So Ohio Pile's a nice rest stop. Bathrooms, and they've got water. There's some places to grab some snacks right across the street. So pretty nice place. Oh, after Ohio Pile, nice wide trail here. Good surface. It's beautiful here. Start entering Confluence, mile 62. There are 3 rivers that all come together. I believe Confluence is almost on an island. Just be careful, it's a little downhill coming in on the bike trail, and it was not good. It was a lot of washouts. Going our direction to the east, be careful. If you're coming to the west, it's going to be tough to get up that also, so be careful. All right, we got going across the bridge in Confluence here. We got fly fishermen down below us. And we're going to try to find a place to a park or something to have some lunch today. Little lunch spot here in Confluence. I think we stopped at the same place a couple years ago, but I guess we're creatures of habit.
Yes, we are.
So I'm gonna check the map, but Confluence is a beautiful place. All right, we're in Confluence here. We're taking actually the real trail. We went across the bridge, but that wasn't the real trail, so we got a little loop-de-loop here. Find out. And that wasn't any fun. I would say taking the way we took before was better than this.
Our way is probably better.
All right. A little Lemmy Tracks adventure tip there. If you're coming through Confluence, I would take the pedestrian bridge across. You saw a little park where we had a little lunch. And then we went back to follow the real trail, and I'm telling you what, it was steep, and we had a couple big bumps, transitions, so I would take the pedestrian trail and then go from there. You'll end up on the same spot anyway. Smooth. I just hope this footage from day 2 is turning out okay. I had a malfunction this morning on my mount, and I had to kind of make do with the pieces I had so I can spend more time tonight to fix it properly. So I guess I'm saying this more to myself than to my viewers, but if we see some funky angles and crazy in-frame, out-of-frame type things, that's my excuse for today. But I'll get it worked out before tomorrow. No, this is not Pinkerton Tunnel. It's crossing under a road. Clear. Here's the famous porta potty. That's been noted on several videos. So Brian, Ride Along Adventures, if you ever watch my videos, you took this trail just soon after we did one year, and you came across this porta potty and made a big deal of it. So I thought it was hilarious because I basically went in it on our trip in 21. I went in, told my wife, no way, you're going in that porta potty. And that's from a couple of runners that have been in porta potties a lot before major races, and we've seen about everything. That was bad. It was just bad. So I did not even look in it. We kept going. Anyway, what I did just for fun is before the trip, we mapped out our 6 days of riding, and I ranked the days of riding by difficulty based upon mileage plus geography. So yesterday I had as our number 2, actually our number 3 hardest day, but I had today as our hardest day, and we'll see, because we are climbing about 1,200 feet. We're going about 58 miles. So again, it's not hard, it's just you can't coast, you can't stop pedaling. That's fine. It's a rail trail. So we're keeping at about 10, dipping into the 9s a little bit, going up to 11 a little bit. But the river, we're about, I think we're along the Cumberland River right now for the rest of today. And we are about 150 feet at least above the river right now. So we've climbed probably 150 feet since lunch. We are still climbing. Confluence is approximately mile like 60, I think, and the Pinkerton Tunnel I think is like mile 54. So honestly, it is a 6-mile climb. I mean, it's there. We're doing all right. These are the views you ride the gap for right here. This is just gorgeous up here. Going across the Cumberland River. About to enter Pinkerton Tunnel. They did a great job on this bridge. Last time we came through, it was all wood and pretty bumpy. Now it's they have put concrete on it. Mile 52, which means we have 20 yet today. sunglasses off. This is how they're going to redo some of the tunnels in the Stewart Tunnel in Wisconsin. Corrugated, like a big culvert. There we go. We're still climbing, but man, these rock cuts are just unbelievable. Never ceases me to amaze me how they got this railroad up here, but that was a tough 16 miles, but I tell you what, we are in Rockwood. I think we got bathrooms. We probably can get something to drink. And then we got another 12 miles or so after that. So we're doing good.
Over here.
Yeah, last time in Rockwood we stayed just down the street here, so. All right, we just had a nice little stop at Rockwood. Trailhead had water, bathrooms, very nice information desk. Now we're riding past the mystery, the Husky Haven campground. Why it's closed, how it's closed, the real information person didn't know. So, cool place. Yeah, the steady grinding climb seemed to end like at Rockwood. The last 3-4 miles now have been, we're kind of back to our typical trail cadence for us. Like that 16 miles from Confluence up to Rockwood was not easy, but doable. The trail here is just beautiful, man, just beautiful. Castleman River to our left. This trail speaks for itself. Got the water stand is here again. Want some water. Oh, a little pavement here. Woo! Woo! Ah, here's Garrett. Got a bathrooms, parking area. I'm looking for water. I don't really see it. Yes, there's water. So, water, bathrooms, and a parking area. In Garrett. Nice little place. Oh, it's a beautiful area here. Wide open, opens up wide. A little farm over here. Oh, we see the wind turbines now. Way out in the distance, up to the left. Those are on Eastern Continental Divide Ridge. So we're getting close. Here is one of the coolest features on the Gap Trail, Salisbury Viaduct. I can't believe we're here. It's awesome. 102 feet high, or 101 feet, something like that. 1,900 feet long. Going across Farmers Fields right now. Castleman River, major highway. Hey, this is just beautiful. They just took the old railroad bridge, did a little conversion to it, and here you go. Wow. Really neat. All right. Whew. We're staying right down the street, so we're just gonna take our turn and head right there.
Day 3, headed to the Divide.
Well, good morning. We're here at historic Myersdale Station today, and like Michelle said, we're heading to the Eastern Continental Divide today, about 8 miles, and then 23-mile descent into Cumberland. We had a great stay last night at the Inn on Main, a nice B&B. Had a little lunch in town yesterday afternoon. Yesterday was a challenging day. I mean, we had a little grind, a little climb, but today should be hopefully a little easier day. And then we'll spend some time in Cumberland. So again, thanks for riding along with us. All right, we're in the saddle for day 3. A lot of cool stuff on the ride today. The Divide, a couple big tunnels, Mason-Dixon line. So it should be a fun day. Oh yeah, look at this view. Wow.
That one windmill isn't even turning.
Yeah. about 5 miles or so from the Eastern Continental Divide. So we know we got a little climbing to do yet. But beautiful day. I mean, it's almost put your nylon top on weather, but then you get in the sun and it's really nice. So it's just a perfect day to ride. Yeah, these our second deer we've seen now, or we've seen more? Third. It's our third deer we've seen now on our trips. So. We're doing our last little grind here over the next 2 miles or so. Here we are, Eastern Continental Divide. Water on this side flows into the Mississippi and Gulf of Mexico. Water on the other side flows to the Atlantic Ocean.
Stop right there.
All right, after pretty much a day and a half of climbing, we now have 23 miles of literally coasting. What a wind through the tunnel, man. There is the light at the end of the tunnel. A little dark here though. Ooh, it's dark. These lights add a little bit. Wow, that was quite a ride. About to cross the Mason-Dixon line. I'm in Pennsylvania, and now, whoa, I'm in Maryland. we're cruising right now about 15, but I wouldn't, you know, I don't think I'd go much faster than that. Top of the surface is still a little bit, it's a little loose, but it's solid, but I don't know. Believe me, it's a fun descent. I mean, really, you don't have to, I mean, you can coast at 12, 13. But you just be careful because there's some rocks on the trail and you know, some areas where if you just had rain, things will wash out. And so just, you know, it's tempting to really want to go fast, but we're going to put our jackets on because it cooled off on this side of the mountain. And we weren't really working that hard to get our body temperature up, so we're just kind of taking it easy. Howdy. Entering the Warden Tunnel, 1911. Oh, and this baby's paved. Lights. Oh my goodness. There's a wind coming through it. I guess it pretty much get the idea of wind tunnel. I don't know. Smooth. Yeah, it's nice. A little dark right there. Where are the lights? Oh, there they go. They kind of pop on when you're riding by. There we go. Look at that. Shell. Oh, last one didn't. Oh, there we go. That was fun. Part of our plan here now is to kind of scout this out because tomorrow morning we're going to be back up the other direction. That's the plan anyway. But honestly, this section here doesn't look any worse than we did yesterday between Confluence and Rockwood. I mean, just a grinder. You just, you know. That's the good news. That means on this trip we'll be able to have ridden the gap twice. That's the goal. We're entering Frostburg. Really nice trail community. Really nice rest stop here. So we're going to stop, take a little break, and continue our ride. As you can see from the camera here, you can enter the town. They have like a bunch of switchbacks. And I wish someone was riding on it right now. We're not going to, but to get up into town, it's a bunch of switchbacks to get up to the high road. High route mile 14. Things changed a little bit. We follow the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad. And it still runs. They've got a train that runs. People take trips up. We even have an event where bikers try to race the train up the side of the mountain or try to beat the time. It is very scenic. You just have to look out on the trail here. Some of the railroad rock from the railroad base, as you can see, kind of pops in the trail. So you just got to be aware of that. But again, beautiful. This section gives the term rail trail a whole new meaning. A trail next to the rails. Clear. brush tunnel. Oh, we share this with the railroad, also lit, also paved. Wow, this is cool. I mean, this descent from the Eastern Continental Divide into Cumberland is just exhilarating. It's just a whole different feel. Michelle said the back of her bike feels so different, like she's not carrying anything. So we're just cruising. Starting our paved descent now into Cumberland. Trail just went paved, about 2 miles to go. Mile 1. Clear. Made it to Cumberland. Woohoo. The last 23 miles was, oh boy, we had a great time coming down that. And now we're going to enjoy the rest of the day. Chill a little bit tonight, get some lunch, get some dinner tonight, rest up a little bit, do some bike maintenance, do some laundry, and get ready for the return trip to Pittsburgh tomorrow morning. So thanks for riding along.